to begin with the question before I start. Are you married to your purpose, or are you just dating it? Do you even realize that you should be married to your purpose? I want to delve into this concept, and I invite you to come along with me. My name is Dr. Serelda Herbin, and my journey has actually taken me from the battlefield as a U.S. Army combat officer to working at the executive levels in the Pentagon, becoming an 11-time best-selling author, being a coach to many, being a motivational encouragement to many, and even being Miss Corporate America, Louisiana. Now, through all of these experiences and more, I learned one powerful truth. And that truth is that purpose is not a side hustle. I've learned this the hard way. Even in my own hard times in life, I've learned these things. Purpose is not an option that you take on and put off when it's convenient. Purpose is a covenant. And if you really think about it, purpose is part of your everyday attire. And just like any covenant relationship, your journey begins with purpose. And those purposes in your life have stages. That first stage is awareness. Let's dissect it. You have a pursuit, you have a decision, and finally, the covenant takes place. Now, today, I want to walk you through what it means to move from simply recognizing your purpose to being fully and faithfully married to it. So yes, you are married, whether you realize it or not. Stage 1, self-awareness of your purpose. Every journey with purpose begins with awareness. We have to be aware, we have to be self-regulated, and we have to know our own blind spots and biases. So self-awareness is when you actually recognize that your gifts, your passions, and even your struggles were designed to point you toward your calling. Many people don't know what they're called to do. Many people feel that they don't know what their worth is. We don't want to live that way. For me, and for years, I thought my achievements were just skills that I picked up along the way. Leading soldiers, strategizing at the Pentagon, writing policy, mentoring. But what I later understood is this: purpose leaves clues. What do I mean by purpose leaves clues? Now, the things you are naturally drawn to, the challenges that keep you showing up in life, the opportunities you cannot seem to shake. These are not random. These are signals. These are clues. Now, what I want you to do right now, think about one gift or passion that has never left your heart, mind, spirit, or soul. That one thing that keeps showing up and keeps you up at night. That is your first clue of purpose. Now, awareness. Awareness is like a mirror. This is where purpose introduces itself. But if you stop there, it's really just potential. You have to move forward. I want you all to remember that. Move forward. Do not stay stuck. Stage 2, courting your purpose. This is like dating. You're curious. You want to test it out. You spend time with it. You buy things to invest in it. This was me when I first started writing, when I first started mentoring and even speaking. I wasn't sure how it would all fit in. I wasn't even ready to commit fully, but I kept showing up. I kept dabbling. I kept testing. I kept exploring. I kept investing in myself. Yes. Finding your purpose could cost you. My question is, what is it costing you? It requires consistency, though. It requires us to listen to ourselves. It requires us to pursue our purpose. And just like a real relationship, if you want it to grow, you have to invest in it. Now, Here's another thing that I invite you to do. Journaling is one way to court your purpose. Write it down. Write down things where you feel most alive. Write down those things that drain you and where you see results. What practices right now make you feel most aligned with who you are called to be? Is it writing? Is it journaling? Is it painting? Is it walking in the park? Is it sitting by water? What is that thing? I want you to take some time to think about that. But you cannot date your purpose forever. At some point, you have to make a decision. Which leads me to stage 3, the proposal to purpose. Now, the purpose stage in terms of proposal is where you stop entertaining distractions and make a decision. I want you all to write this down. Stop entertaining distractions and make a decision already. For me, this came during one of the most traumatic and transformative moments of my life. It was the valley that almost broke me. Yeah, but in that very moment, I realized that what I was facing wasn't the end. It was just the beginning. It was the beginning of a covenant with my purpose. It was the beginning of a covenant with my purpose to self. I left myself behind. One of my mentors once told me, girl, you got to catch up with yourself. I'm telling some of you, it's time to catch up with yourself. Now, Married to My Purpose was not born from a title. It was birthed from pain. It was refined by my resilience, and it was sealed with a yes. You know what? Proposals are costly to us. They require vulnerability, sacrifice, and focus. Yeah. So saying yes to purpose means saying no to everything that pulls you away from it. Even the distractions that you think are necessary to be in your life, or those counterfeit callings. Do you need to release those to say yes to your purpose? Finally, say yes to you. I want you to write that down. I will finally say yes to me. So I want you to take a little time to write some things down as we're going through these steps. And you need to know that the proposal, this is your turning point. And once you say yes, guess what? It's time for the marriage to begin, which is stage 4. Marriage and consummation of purpose. Marriage is a covenant. It's vows, it's faithfulness, it's honesty, it's putting in the work. Because when you're married to your purpose, you don't quit when it gets hard. You stay, you show up, you honor it. You don't disrespect it. You don't lie to it. You don't deceive it. And I described it through 3 practices. I call these practices the tools of purpose. The first one is clarity. Now, you must know who you are and what you stand for. And my research on at-risk youth taught me this. Clarity saves lives. Without it, you drift, and with it, you thrive. Let's talk about courage. Courage is not about being fearless. It's about moving forward while fear whispers in your ear. Now, my first book, From At Risk to At the Top, my first stage, my first crown, each required courage. I didn't think I could write a book, and I wrote a book in 24 days. It was a bestseller in 24 hours. You can do the same thing. What about consistency? Now, purpose does not show up once. It shows up daily. 11 books, multiple platforms, countless opportunities that I'm getting the opportunity to go and travel and tell my story. These opportunities came because I was consistent, not because I was perfect. And I'm not perfect today. So my question to you is, which tool do you need most right now? Do you need clarity right now? Do you need courage, or do you need consistency? I want you all to share that. Which one do you need? Because being married to your purpose also means you're consummating how you are living with it and how you're living it out daily, not just in words, but in action. And here's the beauty of it. When you are truly married to your purpose, you don't chase opportunities. Opportunities chase you. You do not chase opportunities when you are walking in your purpose. Opportunities chase you. I'm not telling you something that I researched. I'm telling you something that I am living. So I ask you again, are you married to your purpose or are you just dating it? Purpose begins with awareness. It grows through your pursuit to take off, run with your purpose, and elevate it to the highest levels. Don't stop. Don't quit. It requires a yes from you, and it is fulfilled in covenant. Married to my purpose is not just a phrase. It's a lifestyle, folks. It's a decision, and it's waiting for you. What I need you to understand, no matter what you do in life, no matter where you go, purpose will always be your forever partner. You cannot allow your life to be lived another day without your purpose. Purpose brings you clarity. Purpose minimizes stress, doubt, fear, and disbelief. And as one of my old pastors used to say, it keeps you from being uptight, not right, and ready to fight. You don't want to walk around like that. I know I don't. So when we're talking about being married to our purpose, we have to start. It begins with start. I want you all to write that in your journal. Put it in your notes in your phone, whatever you use to track your thoughts. It starts with start. And I want you all to consider where you are in this process. Are you in the self-awareness phase? Are you in the courting or the dating phase? Are you in the proposal phase? Or have you really taken hold of your purpose and married it? Many of you say, well, I'm not married. I don't want to be married. That's fine if you don't want to be in a relationship with someone that's a partner. But when we're talking about you, you have to be married to your purpose first before you marry a person, before you take that job that you thought was the greatest opportunity in the world. You've got to be married to yourself first. And in order to be married to yourself first, you've got to know your purpose. You have to know who you are. You have to know whose you are, and you've got to go for it. I want you all to write that in your journal. I'm going to go for it. Okay. Growing up in Louisiana, but by my grandmother, I wasn't raised by my mom. This was something that was instilled in me. Do not quit. Do not give up on yourself. And I don't want you all to give up on yourselves. It's time to show up for your purpose. And I want you all to text MTMP to 33777. And what I'm going to give you today, I'm going to give you a purpose alignment tool. This is a 20-question tool, and it gives you the opportunity to figure out where you are and where you want to be. Listen, purpose is waiting on you to say, I do. My question to you is, are you actually ready to say yes? But you have to say no to some things too. You've got to say no to your fears. You've got to say no to your insecurities. You've got to say no to the people in your life that are weighing you down. You have got to break away. I want you to write that in your journal or on your notepad right now. I have got to break away. Proximity is important. What do I mean by that? Proximity to people that are going in the same direction that you're going with your purpose, you need to break away right now and align. And you need to start. I invite you to start with taking this free, and it's free. It's free. Just text MTMP to 33777. Yeah, I see some of you asking. Absolutely, it is free. So what I want you to do is text MTMP to 33777 so that you can get that purpose alignment tool. Figure out where you are. Be honest in your answers. So when you do actually make the assessment to figure out, am I ready to get married to my purpose yet? Or am I still courting it? Am I still in stage 1, which is self-awareness? Or am I ready to propose and say yes? Well, I invite you to say yes. Always say yes to yourself. It does not matter where you are in these stages. There is always an opportunity to begin again. Take the next step. Learn who you are so that you can never mistake that being married to your purpose will always be your forever partner.